Exact CP3, you said it all. You said it all. He deceived, not even misleading is like mislead means, you know, he deceived. He deceived his community and a lot of people, you know. Where's that video? I want to play that video so you see like how this guy shamelessly promoted this thing like he knew what he was saying. Himself and Rosa. Himself and Rosa. Let me show you the video, yeah? So you see why I don't like him. Okay? Okay, now watch this video.
Psst. Come here. What's up, Lssc family? This is your boy, Professor Eric, E-R-I-C, no K, coming in with some hot, straight from the Lssc vault information. And guess what? We're not talking about scooters today, y'all. We're talking about Mercedes, Teslas, iPhones, and even cash. Now, because Lssc's Summer Sprint Lucky Draw is officially open. Yeah, baby. The party runs from June 27th to July 13th, so you've got time, but not too much time, y'all. So listen closely, because this is how you win. You want to know how to get your ticket to the lucky draw? Listen up. Step 1, become a level 1 captain and have 5 L1s right under you using A1 scooters. Boom! There it is. You get your first ticket and in the lucky draw, y'all. Now, step number 2, level up during the event. Your captain to a supervisor, supervisor to a leader, leader, or whatever. If you level up to the next level, you get another ticket. You get another spin on that wheel. Each upgrade earns you another ticket. Now, step 3, level 5. All right, higher. Congratulations, guys. You have to do nothing. You already are awesome. Lssc is going to reward you with a ticket anyway. Now, let's talk about prizes. And these ain't no dollar store prizes, guys. We're talking Mercedes-Benz GL350, 2 Tesla Model 3S, and a brand new iPhone. Who doesn't need another phone in their pocket? Let's vary. And not only that, you get your own Lssc scooter. It's up for grabs, y'all. It's all up for grabs. Internal test accounts up to $10,000. Free waiver of your fees. Like, who doesn't want to get all of their money, right? Lssc is offering this to you. And discount coupons everywhere. And let's not forget, good old-fashioned cash. Lssc is rewarding us with $200 and $500 spots. And that's because they love you. This just in. So, what's the real mission here? This event is designed to help you level up. And what better motivation than having a Mercedes in your driveway or an iPhone in your pocket? Lssc is giving us clear design and a roadmap to success and rewarding us for following that map. So don't just sit on this. Don't wait. Rally your team. Rally everybody on your team. Get them up. Get them to the next level, y'all. And let's spin that lucky wheel like we are on The Price is Right. Drop a fire icon in the chat. And if you're ready to win for this big summer lucky draw, Professor Eric signing out.
Do y'all see the video? Do y'all see the video? Now, you all know why I want him arrested, right? Sankofa family, I lost 15K to Lssc, bro. I wish I saw your channel before. I'm so sorry about that. Professor My Foot. Malicha is here again. Malicha will not kill me with laughter this evening. Efosa is calling him devil. Okay, you were not moved by all his crap. Yeah, a lot of people are still running their scooters from my WhatsApp group, which I feel is giving these scammers more hope. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, he may be arrested. He may not be arrested, as in ever video. He will say, do your own research. This is not a financial advice. As I study law, that phrase right there can save his ass. Well, so let's look at it this way, right? Let's look at it this way. There are a lot of videos where this guy is seen, giving guarantee, and a lot of people have seen that video. The videos where Eric is like saying Lssc will pay you for sure. It's not a scam. You should join in to see, and whatnot, right? I mean, he told me personally as well to join. You remember? So, if enough people can come forward to say, look, I saw your videos where you gave the guarantee that Lssc is not a scam. I saw your videos. Then all those is do your own research thing. He started saying later on in the scam. He only started saying the do your own research later. Early on in this, when he started this thing, let me say 5 months ago, when I started calling him out, he wasn't telling people to do any research. The videos are there. Even though he's deleted all his videos, we could lay our hands on some of them, right? So if I saw your video where you are telling me to join stuff, and you are giving the assurance that it's not a scam, then I mean I can sue you for that, regardless of whether I saw your video or another video of you saying do research or not. The one I saw is what I'm working with. Okay, so the question is, did you show me the new video where you are saying, did you show me that one? No. So again, a lot of people just believe this guy, fell for it. And I have a lot, a lot of videos on him, a lot of videos. And you watch the videos and, man, you just almost shed tears. Like the greed in these guys. Man, I'm good, Darius. The greed in his eyes. Look at his eyes. You can see greed written all over it. The greed was just too much. But we shall see. I mean, in few hours, we will know the truth. We will know what Lssc is trying to do next. But I need you all to tell me, what do you think will happen tonight, 11:59? Personally, I think that they will postpone the fee. They will postpone the deadline or extend the deadline. They will extend the deadline again, and they will reduce the amount. I repeat, anyone who pays this verification fee, I'm just trying to be nice, so I won't tell you what I think you are. If you go ahead and pay this verification fee, I won't tell you what I think you are because I'm going to be nice. Tonight, I'm going to be nice. You know, for the past 5 months, I've been warning. I've been calling people out. I've been calling names. I've been calling out this guy called Eric. The deadline is 11:59 tonight. Peace. Peace. The deadline is 11:59 tonight. Mm. So, yeah, that's it. Efosa, you are right. Efosa, you are right. They say they will cancel the scooter account, but they've not cancelled any account. They're just messing with them. September 3rd with lucky draw. They will have meeting the deadline as usual. this is this is the third. No, is it the this is this is it this is the third time they will this is the third extension that we're about to experience. The third extension. First extension happened, second extension happened, now this is the third extension. And people are still running scooters. I don't understand. Because there is no way you can be reporting to the FBI yet you're running scooters. The two activities are opposites. So how please you guys should make me understand how the thing works. Because I feel like if I'm asking you to report these people to the FBI and you are saying you have all reported them, so how are people still running the scooters? Like, how do you report to the FBI and you're still running scooters? It's called denial. Like, I need to get it. So, personally, I don't think people are actually reporting to the FBI. Because if the number of people that are running scooters, if they report to the FBI, then the FBI would have released an official statement about it. But honestly speaking, I don't think I don't think they're reporting to the FBI at all, oh, at all. I don't think they're reporting to the FBI. Right? People lost, I mean, people have lost thousands, hundreds of thousands, to this scam. And right now, I don't think anyone should be running the bloody scooters. Scooters that don't exist. Scooters that don't exist. So you must, you see that denial thing, please. People, everyone, you have to wake up. You have to wake up. Report them. Call them out. You know. I know that a lot of you work in places where you can't really, you know, publicly uh, call out the scammers, right? I understand the fact that a lot of you work in organizations where you can't publicly come out to call out the scammers, and that is why we are doing this for you. That's why we're calling them out. But your duty is to file a complaint form. So you have to visit complaint.ic3.gov, that's .gov, and then you file. Yeah, Tanvir, it's sad. Andes is Lssc, please. I know some people may not believe what I'm saying. Some of you may not believe what I'm saying, but I'm telling you that it's run by the same guys that ran your Lssc. As I speak to you, Lssc is probably working on the next scam. But we are going to know exactly what is happening tonight. I'm thinking that everyone's account will either be changed to minus, negative balance. Everyone's account will be changed to negative balance, or they're going to postpone. They will extend the verification deadline. That is my prediction for tonight's outcome. I hope y'all can hear the prediction. Everyone's account will change to negative balance, or they will extend verification. Then you all will see that we know what we're doing here. Every account will change to negative balance, or the verification will be extended. The verification deadline will be extended. Chidima, which one is your own, bros? Were you scammed too? Chidima, please clarify your question. I don't understand. What do you mean, which one is your own, bros? Chidima, clarify what you are asking. Can you? I don't get it. Before I kick you out of the live. Okay. Dear Chidima, clarify your question. I don't know if it's a question you're trying to ask or if it's a statement, but I don't know why you are saying which one is my own. So clarify your statement or question or whatever it is. So a few hours we will know what's going on. You keep talking about them. Most people are trying to get okay. Let me just when you see stupid people, let me just put you on timeout. Okay, so yeah, and this shut down. Where dollar where? We see some people just come and they just open their mouth and talk. It's almost like the people are even happy that you all are getting scammed, because if you say we should not warn people about this and we should just let people pay verification fee, and then we're not helping. That means the scammers are on a free ride. A lot of you may say $75 is not much. A lot of people may say $75 is not much. But when you do 75 times 100,000 people, just do the math. 75 times 100,000 people. Do the math and see how much that is. So it's no longer small money. $75 times 100,000 people is what? 7.5 million. 75 times 100,000 people is 7.5 million. Then if you do 75 times a million people, you know how much that is? That is 75 million. So if you look at the money and you say, oh, it's small money, it's just 75. Yes, you are right. You're right. Dollar, you're right. So for those of you who look at that money and go, oh, it's 75, it's not much. I have more money in this. I have, probably you say, oh, I have 3K in the system. Let me just pay this 75 so I can get my 3K out. Note, you are not going to get your 3K out. And imagine 1 million people with the same mindset saying, man, let me just pay the 75 and get my money out. Then you will see how much these guys are trying to get away with. WhatsApp users used to rent those imaginary scooters. That's one thing I missed before getting involved. Okay, what app users use? Exactly. Okay, I just got your bullish. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, I want to just believe that a lot of you have not been watching our videos. If you have been watching our videos, These are the questions we have been asking. Just go and watch our old videos. Go and watch videos from 5 months ago, 6 months ago. Go and watch those videos. Look for our Lssc videos on this platform and listen to the questions we were asking. So we've been asking all these questions. We've been asking all these questions. Yeah. Yes, quit 76. Exactly. But it's not just that. The app, because if you say it's geolocation, right? If you say it's geolocation, Uber has geolocation, but Uber is on the App Store. Do you understand? Uber has geolocation, but Uber is on the App Store. And there are other keystroke logger apps available on the App Store. So geolocation and keystroke logger apps, that's not the problem. Understand this. Quit 76. I need you to understand what I'm trying to tell you. Geolocation and keystroke logger is not the problem, because Uber, the Uber app you use, it has geolocation on it. Then there are keystroke logger apps on the App Store or the Play Store. The problem is you cannot upload such apps and maintain the level of anonymity that Lssc was trying to maintain. Do you understand now why the app is not on the App Store or Play Store? You cannot upload such an app on the App Store or Play Store and maintain the level of anonymity that Lssc wanted to keep. Do you understand? So for you to upload that kind of app on the App Store or the Play Store, there must be a face to the company. You must provide the face associated with the company. Do you understand? And they didn't want to. Till now, who is the founder and CEO of Lssc? None of you know. None of you know who the founder and CEO of the company is. So when you are talking about anonymity, you cannot achieve that, right, with your app being on the Play Store, App Store. And I kept saying this thing. I kept saying it. So if you, for example, some of you have sent us some forex trading, crypto trading platforms, and when I check these platforms, I discovered that the app is not available on the App Store or Play Store. Then it's simple. Gladys, I'm doing great. How are you doing? So if you discover something like that, it's simple. That translates to anonymity. The company operating that platform, they're trying to remain anonymous. And one of the traits of scammers is that anonymity. So when you see scammers trying to maintain anonymity, when you ask who is the founder and CEO, what did Eric say? Eric kept saying that LSSC is not required to tell you who the founder and CEO of the company is. So, in other words, Eric helped them maintain anonymity. Okay? Julia, can you get the LSSC app and reverse engineer it to see what it's doing? Definitely, I can do that. But if you ask me, I've said it before. Maybe you didn't hear it. I have said it times without numbers, several times, that your LSSC app is a spyware. Hey, I'm good. How you doing? Your LSSC app is a spyware. You know what a spyware is? Do you know what a spyware is? Spyware. Do you all know what a spyware is? Do you all know what a spyware is? So a spyware, let me explain what it is. So now on your mobile phone, right? And let me even say this. I'm going to so there is the concept of, there is something we call a malware. Okay? There's something we call a malware. Now, a malware is malicious software. Right? Now, malicious software, if you have malicious software on your phone, exactly, yes, spyware is designed to capture information, location, and exploit vulnerability in your device or machine. Thank you, Quit76. That is what a spyware is. So a spyware is a type of malware, and the workings of a spyware is very simple. Steal your data. That's what it does. Steal your data. So whether it's your bank app and you are typing your password, or the spyware can turn on your camera without you even knowing. Gladys, you are doing great. Don't pay. Do not pay. Even if they reduce that fee to $25 or $20, don't pay. Okay? So that spyware on your phone, they can use it to turn on your camera. They can see the website you are visiting, right? They can see everything. They can see everything you are doing on your phone. So those of you doing some little dirty things on your mobile phone, they're watching you. They're watching you. Right? So now, these are the things we've been saying. And that is the reason why that app is not available. Buttercup, how you doing? That app is not available on the App Store or the Play Store. Okay? So if you come across any app and you ask the platform, look, why is your app not available on the App Store or the Play Store? And they start to say, oh, this, that, this, then you must demand that they launch it on the App Store or the Play Store. You must demand that it should be launched on the App Store or the Play Store. So these are the things that I mean we've been saying. And now we hope that people are now listening, and people can see what we're saying. In few hours to go before we get the new before we get the new what, the new excuse. Yes, Fusa, you're right. It's just copy and paste. It's copy and paste. And this happened because new members, people were no longer joining LSSC, and that's because the old members started to see that, look, if these people are not paying us, then why are we bringing more people to join? You understand? So the old members started to see the what we're saying, that they're not paying you, so why giving them more people, right? And so they brought Anders. So they brought Anders. And when they brought Anders, I told you all how Anders will play out. Anders was a short-term grab. You see, like I said, these people are just trying to grab as much as they can before they finally shut down the platform. And my best guess, Andes has already fallen apart. Not it will fall apart. Andes is already down. Andes is already down. It's no longer paying. They're also going to come up with a verification fee. Andes is already down, but they are going to come up with verification fee. You all will see it. Just watch. They're going to come up with verification fee. But because people already know what's happening with LSSC, no one will pay the verification fee. Okay, they're asking for upgrades. Andes is asking for upgrade. Oh, jeez. Well, I know no one will actually upgrade. No one will do that upgrade because people are already smarter. Driller, does DSS do same as FBI? Yes, yes, they do the same, but one is more equipped than the other. I'm not going to say more than that. One is more equipped than the other. Go and find out which one is more equipped. Morocco, wow, exactly same as LSSC. Yes, and this is the same thing. Oh, there is Felix shared scooters. So scammers are just using scooter rental business to cash out, right? Bible stories. Scammers are just using the scooter rental business model to cash out on you all. If I tell you guys that, look, if the FBI wants to, you know, if the FBI wants to like get the people involved, they will get them like this. If the FBI wants to really get the people involved in this scam, they just need to do this and they will get them. But the reason why they can't do it, the reason why they can't do like this is because there are laws that govern this kind of things. Right? Do you understand? There are laws that govern these sort of things. Enough people enough people have to, complain about it before they can really shut. See, I'm telling you that if enough people complain about it, the website would have been shut down by now. The website would have been shut down by now. If enough people complain about it, the website would have been shut down. Can we claim our losses on our taxes? What tax are you talking about? How did you pay Lssc? The first question is, how did you pay? How did you make payment? You paid using crypto, for crying out loud. Are you forgetting that you used crypto? Why do you all think they chose crypto for this? Jimmy, how you doing? You don't pay tax on crypto. That's cryptocurrency. You don't pay tax on your crypto payments. So if Lssc is lying to you about tax, that's not on the government. That is not on the government. You don't pay tax on crypto. So tax has nothing to do with your crypto payment. You paid the transaction with Lssc was conducted using cryptocurrency. You don't pay tax on crypto. And that's the problem the government has with crypto. Right? The problem the government has with crypto is the fact that they cannot control it, so it's anonymous, and you don't pay tax. There's no middleman involved in cryptocurrency. It's not like fiat. If you're spending fiat, your physical dollar, then it's taxable and the government controls it. So crypto has its advantages and its disadvantages. Advantage number one, you're not paying tax, moving money is faster, etc. Disadvantage, now that you have been scammed, you cannot trace who holds the money. You can't trace who holds the money. Even the government, they can only tell you how the money is moving, but they can't say for sure that's the person behind the particular account or behind the wallet. Or don't you guys know that you can open an anonymous wallet? So let me tell you, the only way you can know, and that's why you will see that you will see government involvement in the crypto companies. And when I say crypto companies, I mean companies like Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, and the rest. The reason why you see a lot of government involvement in the crypto company is to what? Is for fraud, to control fraud. Because now, even though the government cannot know who owns a particular wallet, your wallet can be traced to your account, and then the government can reach out to the crypto company to say, who owns this account, right? And because it's the government, the crypto company is obliged to, obligated to say who owns the account. But what I'm trying to educate you now is that the scammers are not even going through the crypto companies to get the wallets, because you can get an anonymous wallet on the dark web. I'm teaching you guys deep stuff, and y'all are not sending gifts. You're not sending super chat gifts. Oh. I'm teaching you guys deep stuff here, and y'all are not sending super chats. Deep stuff, yet I don't get super chats. What's going on? What's going on? So now let me tell you this so that you see how easy this thing is. All right? I want to tell you so that you will see how easy it is. So that you see how easy it is. And the reason I'm teaching you this thing, so that you don't think it's one difficult thing that is difficult to implement. No, it's not difficult to implement, right? Now, if you want to open an anonymous wallet, right? You download there is the web browser called Tor. How many of you have heard of Tor web browser? It's called Tor. Tor. Tor browser. How many of you have heard about it? How many of you have heard about the browser called Tor browser? How many of you have heard about this browser? Tor browser. You have it. Good. Good. Quit76 says he has it. You've never heard about it. It's like, to you, it is a normal browser. So you can, okay, let me ask this question. What browser do you all use on your device? What browser do you use on your device? What browser do you use on your device? I want to teach you all how these scammers can move money without you noticing. Okay? Safari, Google. Okay. Good. Okay, I see you use different browsers. Now, what I'm telling you now, if you use use Brave on Linux. Okay, you are an IT person. Quit76, it means you are an IT person. From what you are saying, you are an IT person. Now, what I'm telling you, that with your Safari and your Google, right, you can be traced by the government. your Safari and your Google browser, they are not, they're not anonymous. They're not, I don't want to say they are not safe. They're safe, right? But you can be traced, not just by the government, by anyone. Okay? But when you hear about browsers like Tor browser, those browsers, people use it to maintain anonymity, like a very, very high level of anonymity. That's what it's used for. Okay? So if you want tracking your device to be almost impossible, then you combine a VPN, that is a what? VPN with Tor browser. So if you do that and you combine such, you are not trackable by anyone. Only people with high, not just high technical knowledge, but I mean very what do you call it? The equipment. Quit 76. Thank you so much for the super chat. People with access to sophisticated equipment, those are the people who can track you. Normal people cannot track you again. And when I say normal people, I mean hackers can't even track you. Hackers can't even track you. Creed 76, thanks man. Hackers can't even track you. If you use a combination of VPN and what do you call it, Tor browser, even hackers can track you. Only the I don't want to shout this one out. Only the FBI can track you. But you see, the laws don't just, I mean, the FBI won't even just wake up and just track anybody. Do you understand? You have to be of significant importance for the FBI to spend resources trying to track you down. Do you understand? The FBI is not going to go on tracking a common thief or scammers or people who just do some small scam up and down. No, the FBI is not going to go on tracking such people. You are insignificant. When you are talking about real threats, I don't know. When you're talking about real threats to especially American citizens, then you're in deep shit. Do you all understand why I keep telling you to report? That's why I keep telling you to report via complaint.ic3.gov. So when it comes to real threats to American citizens, then they're going to track you. Even if you try to maintain anonymity, they're going to track you. You will make a mistake, right? You will definitely make a mistake that will reveal your location and you are done for. One mistake reveals your location and you're good to go. They get you down. So now, when you get this browser, now I'm telling you, for those of you who think that is difficult to implement, it's not. When you get the browser, right, there are special websites, right? There are special websites. You call them onion sites, okay? Those websites will allow you to create a wallet, a crypto wallet, without putting your information. You understand me? You can create a crypto wallet without putting your information. So people can only see the movement of money, but they cannot tell the person behind that wallet. So that is what these guys did to you. And that is why I kept saying, I kept warning that, look, how can you all be trusting a faceless platform that is using crypto, that does not have their app, or that do not have their app on the App Store or Play Store? Do you see how everything comes together now? But y'all said I was crazy. How can you be trusting a faceless platform? That's one. A faceless platform that's using just crypto payments and do not have their app on the App Store or Play Store. You see how everything comes together now. So this is the thing I've been saying. This is the thing I've been saying. So you see, all these things, they are so easy to implement. They're so easy to implement. You understand? It's the same thing. If you look at, for example, if you go on whois.com/whois and then /lssc.ltd, you are going to see you are going to see you made me laugh when you whispered FBI. Don't mess with the FBI. I don't mess with the FBI. Now, if you go on the whois.com website. Oh, thank you so much. Quit76. Thank you so much. You see, if you go on the whois.com website, right? You are going to see when the website was created. But if you look further down, you are supposed to see the name of the person who owns the website. But you see, there's something called privacy. There is something called privacy. So even if you know when the website was created, you can actually purchase privacy, and the domain registrar will hide your information from the public. Do you understand? The domain registrar will hide your information from the public. So even if you go to whois.com and then you check for Andes, okay, and you check for Andes, let me shock you. This Andes platform was created on what? On 14th of June. Andes platform. It was created on 14th of June. But because of privacy, you cannot see the name of the person. Right? You can't see the name of the person. It's private information. So our laws permit that the information of the person who has the website is private, and you can't do anything about it. But I'm telling you, the only agency you cannot run from is the agency I've asked you all to report to. And a lot of you, the problem with people is that you all don't know how powerful the FBI complaint portal is. You think it's a joke. You think that portal is a joke. It's not a joke. if you report the scam on the portal, if enough people report it, we just need like hundreds of thousands of people to report. They will release a statement. They will tell you who the owner of Lssc is, where he lives, everything. They will tell you. They will tell you everything. They will give you straight down. They will give you everything. They will track the person. They will tell you who the owner of the platform is, where the person lives, or the group of people behind it. And if arrests are being made, your monies will be recovered. Every dime will be recovered. You see? I told you all, look at the Canada website. Do you remember the Lssc Canada? Look at the websites. Look at the websites for the Canada website. Look at all the websites coming. I want to show you the Canada websites. Now, if you go, not enough people have reported it. Yes, not enough people. I mean, how can enough people report it when y'all are still running scooters on the platform? When y'all are still running scooters on the platform, you think enough people will report it? You're still running scooters, for crying out loud. You're still running the bloody scooters and you think people will report it. What am I telling you? Lssc-canada.ca is the Canada website, and you can see it's down already. Lssc-canada.ca. Go and check it. It's down. It's down because you can't play with it. I mean, just imagine, just 40, I think 43 or 40 something people reported Lssc in Salinas. And Salinas Police Department released a video immediately to address it. And the website is down. Yes. So when I see a lot of people just, Lssc used, should I say, the Lssc took advantage of the ignorance of many people. Lssc took advantage of the ignorance of many people. Because when I told people that, look, how can you be trusting a platform that payment is just crypto? You have no other form of payment except crypto. I mean, if you can pay via other means, then I can understand. But now it's just crypto. You know what? People were saying, well, they're trying to implement a borderless payment system that is global and blah, 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 and blah. And I say, you do not understand the implication of that borderless payment system. If you understand it, you know that you are taking a risk. I am not saying that any platform, that is strictly using just crypto is a scam platform. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you must understand the risk that you yourself are taking on. And are you ready for such risk? Because if it's just crypto, then you must understand that the people behind it, if they are scammers, then there is no way you can get who is behind the wallets. There's no way you can get who is behind the wallets. So that one, you must understand it. You must understand it. Exactly, yes, they continue to change domains to avoid detection. But people don't understand that LSSC using multiple domains is, I mean, do you know that if you take, a lot of you have different different LSSC domains, right? A lot of you have different what LSSC domains. Okay, so there's LSSC6. For example, there's lssc6.com. Okay, there is also, how many of you know lssc6.com? How many of you used this particular one? lssc6.com. Or which LSSC domain do you know? How many of you use lightsha.com? LIGHTSHA. Lightsha.com. I can keep giving you different LSSC domains. Now, let me tell you the Sonny Gibson, none for me. Now, let me tell you the implication of the domains, different domains. There's lightasa.com. How many of you use lightasa.com? Now, let me tell you the implication of the different domains that you see. The implication of different domains that you see. So from whether it's light ASA you are using, whether it's light SHA you are using, whether it's what's the other one called? Whether it's LSSC6 you are using, whether it's LSSC.ltd you are using, you can see I've called like 4 different domains. You are using the same domain. They just, what they're doing is they're just trying to balance the load. They're just using another method to balance the load on the platform by creating what? Different domains. But it's all the same engine behind the hood. Under the operation is the same engine. And I'm saying it in layman terms so that you will understand what I'm saying. It's the same thing you are all using. Okay? But when you see a platform having multiple domains, that is a red flag. Once you see a platform having multiple domain names, that is a red flag. Show me one serious investment platform that has multiple domain names. Show me. Show me. Like one serious, even a trading platform that has multiple domain names. I'm waiting. Binance. Does Binance have multiple domain names? Kraken. What's the other one called? At least the giants in the trading game, they don't have multiple domain names. So the presence of multiple domain name is a red flag. How many hours more before they give us the new excuse? How many hours more before they hit us with the new excuse? Kimi, how you doing? An HR and half. Diamond 25. What's HR and half? So you see all these things that I'm telling you all. Of course, there is membership. Of course, there is membership. Go on the platform, you see membership. Jimo, I'm laughing because of Jimo's comment. God will punish Eric. No, see, do you know? Let me tell you something. How? Okay, hour and a half. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm not trying to say. I'm not. Okay, I don't want to say this so that you don't misunderstand me. I don't want to say this. I don't want you to misunderstand me. And I apologize in advance for what I'm about to say. But personally speaking, right? It makes no sense. It makes no sense for me to. It makes no. Okay, how do I say this now? Like, it makes no sense for me to let my guard down and then someone scams me, and I'm now, the only thing I can do is God will punish the person. Like, is it until you lose all your money before you understand that this God will punish this person doesn't work? Like, I'm just being honest. I like to say things as they are. Is it until you lose all your money before you understand that this God will punish Eric doesn't work? Because God doesn't punish people. I don't know. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Personally, I think God doesn't even punish people. Exactly. This is what I'm expecting. Jimo, now you have said what you just type what I want to hear. Because you think the scammers are scared of God punishing them? No, they are not. They are not. Honestly, I'm just being honest. Scammers are not scared of God punishing them. They are not. So let's wake up. Leave this thing. God doesn't punish people. Andes just scammed people. 1 million. 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 Exactly. You have to report, and that's what I'm saying. If you like, lay curses on them from now till thy kingdom come. I I have come to accept that God doesn't punish people, especially scammers. Kimmy, I agree with you, but I'm not allowed to say such. I have to be professional here. When I get to the backup channel, I can say things like this. But here, I'm professional. Okay, Buttercup. I was thinking that maybe it's just me. Me, I believe that God doesn't punish people. God, FBI, DS, and so on. I believe that God is not responsible for punishing people. Do you know how loving God is? Do you know the God, or which God are we talking about first? If it's the same God, the one I know, the God that we're told that is a loving God, a merciful God, will punish people. I've come to realize that God doesn't punish people, so it better you use the law to punish the people. You are better off depending on the law for people punishment. I don't know if I've offended anybody with what I just said, but you are better off depending on the law for people punishment. As for God, if He's the same God in heaven, the creator of heaven and earth, the creator of you and I don't think God has time to punish people. Now you may not like my summation, but that's just the truth. God doesn't have the time to punish people. God is looking for people. In fact, let me even shock you. Let me shock you now. The scammers who stole billions now from you all, if they repent, God will forgive them. Amma says that's so true. You see the scammers you're crying now that stole billions from you. If they repent, if they come in contact with that's if they come in contact with someone today, and that person tells them about the God that you say will punish them, and they say yes, they repent, God will forgive them. All your money is gone. God will. You don't know how merciful God is. But you see, we want to bend God to punish our enemies. No matter how you see it, it is the law that will punish them. And the way to do it is to report. If you do not report, and a lot of people are not reporting because they're hoping that God, exactly, God is merciful. Whether you like it or not, you have to use the law. It's the law that you will use in going after the people that hurt you on earth. If people hurt you on earth and you leave it to God, God will not do anything to them. If people hurt you on earth and you leave it to God, instead of you to report to the FBI, you say no, you pray about it. The only thing God will do for you is God will give you the strength to cope with the loss, right? God will give you the strength to cope with the loss. But as for punish, nah, my God is not a punisher. My God is not the Punisher. How many of you have seen the movie called The Punisher? My God is not